Okay, so here we have it. My name's Michelle Murdoch, formerly Michelle Carey. I just moved to Wisconsin from Michigan. It's been a long time coming. I have to say, I lived in Michigan for my entire life and in Coloma area for 14 years and was wanting to move for many years. But besides that, I'm starting over. It's a new beginning. Moved from a big, old-fashioned country home to a little townhouse. With close neighbors, and in the process of moving have made friendships and have learned what it's like to have close neighbors and different personalities, basically. It's been an interesting road. I have made some friends, and I hope to have some conversations with them in the future live so that you can get an idea of how lucky I am to have met this interesting couple and good friend. I'm just kind of babbling right now, but basically, lots of different subjects to touch base with. We're entering a totally new location in life where we have no friends or family near us, but it's exciting in the same regards. I am looking forward to meeting new people, experiencing new things, and basically kind of starting over. The only difficult thing I would say at this point is the fact that I had to leave my oldest at home, my Mackenzie, and it makes me sad. And it was hard to, kind of come to terms with that. But with her being 18 and wanting to experience things on her own and kind of start her own new chapter, I had to do it, because what's the saying you always hear? When you love someone, you have to set them free. So here you go. I wish that she was in a better circumstance and that she was maybe with a better person than she is with now. But I can't control that, can I? No, I can't. I can tell her what I see and what I predict the future to be for her, but until she experiences it herself, there's nothing I can do or say, because when I try to tell her what I see happening with this particular person, what happens? I'm being controlling. I'm trying to control the situation. And, she's got to figure it out on her own. So I'm going to let her do that. I'm hoping that she will find her way back to the people that love her so that we can surround her and help her and support her the best way we can. But at this point, we just got to let her kind of bloom, I guess, and decide, who she wants to be with and who she doesn't want to be with, and go from there. So anyway, kind of took me off on that. I went in a different direction than I had expected, but I feel like I'm saying a lot. So lots of new adventures, lots of different people that I am meeting and learning lots of things along the way. I feel like there is a lot of background information that you should probably know. I am 44 years old. I definitely do not feel that age. I guess in ways I do, but then in ways I don't. I feel like I want to listen to Nirvana and Red Hot Chili Peppers and Pearl Jam and just go back to who I was in high school. But obviously that is not who I am anymore. I'm the mom of 3 children. I have like I was speaking about, Mackenzie, my sweetie pie. She is 18. Can you believe it? 18 years old. I have my sweetheart little Madison, who is 14 and beautiful and kind and shy. And then I have my Owen, who is 6 and has a mind of his own and is constantly trying to invent things and very challenging and very opinionated and kind of bossy. I don't know what his deal is, but so that's my children. But I'm kind of at that crossroad in my life where I feel like I'm the mom, and I have mom responsibilities, of course, but I also am coming to the point where I feel like, hey, isn't it time for me now? Isn't it time for me to decide, who I want to be, what I want to be, where I want to be, that kind of thing. Owen is only 6. I feel like most people my age maybe do not have children as young as I do. I did not expect to have a child this late in life. I don't regret it at all. I love him. He's so adorable and sweet and challenging, of course. But, so I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm a mom and I'm ready to, okay, time for everybody to leave the nest. And I'm ready to be like, okay, maybe I'm ready to be a grandma someday. Woohoo! But yet I'm also, okay, I have a 6-year-old that, is tiring, and I'm trying to stay optimistic and, energetic and young for him, but yet I am so tired. But we're gonna push on through. So I'm in the process of getting the kids, my 2 youngest, in school. We just relocated from Michigan to Wisconsin, and that was a tough thing for the kids. I don't think it was so hard on Owen because he was only in kindergarten, and that's not really a long time to make really long-lasting friendships. So he did have a neighbor girl that he loved very much so, but I think he's going to be okay. Now Madison I'm concerned about because she did have a few solid friends that she spent a lot of time with, and so she is able to keep in contact with them still through Facebook and Hangout, and I think she uses Snapchat. She also is able to play on her PlayStation and play live with them, so she's able to keep contact with them. But it is going to be challenging. I mean, she's at this stage in her life where we've all been there. You're growing, you're changing, and not really sure who you are and who you want to be, that type of thing. She's in an awkward stage where I think that maybe her body is growing faster than she knows how to deal with it. Excuse me. She's a tall girl, and she's hasn't come to terms with that, I don't think yet, but she feels awkward, I can tell, and now being the new girl who's not so much, like a sports girl that like, hey, I want to play sports, I'm gonna play basketball, I'm gonna do volleyball, this and that. No, that's not her thing. She was always kind of the odd man out, and she had her group of odd man out friends where she likes to draw, and that kind of, I don't know, just had kind of like outsiders, that's kind of what I would say. All her friends were kind of like different and odd, but that's what made them unique and made them have kind of like qualities that were the same, where they could hang out together. So I'm hoping that this new location, she'll be able to find this little clique of friends where she can be herself and be unique and be artistic like she wants to be and be accepted. So we shall see. Now, Mommy, let's see, what am I doing? I am working from home for the first half of the day. And with summer, I've had to pretty much entertain the kids. But I am hoping once school starts, I will have the second half of my day free. And I would love to be able to find some kind of hobby or something to keep myself busy. I mean, although, in my dream world, I anticipate like being a professional Target and TJ Maxx shopper. But let's get real. I mean, eventually those things will get old. So maybe this will be a good outlet to speak and talk